Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. So we finally have the heavy hammer. And so one of the things I want to do right now is actually start a fire. We've got a 60% chance of starting a fire with a stick, which is pretty standard. Actually, I have a little bit more research that I can do to improve my fire starting chance, and I should reach level 2. So that's good. But now that we have the heavy hammer, what I'm going to do is cook the meat that we found in the last episode. We've got a couple of pounds of deer meat on us. Not a lot, but enough to get our calorie count up. I'm going to get some water out of this next fire here, because I've got plenty of wood around me that I can break down to use in this fire. And then I am going to explore some of the rest of Mystery Lake, kind of on my way out of the zone, and hope that I find some additional supplies that are useful to me. All right, let's go ahead and put some recorded wood on the fire. Yep, an hour is good enough. Let's break down this chair. It's going to take 34 minutes for another hour and a half. Can I break down something that would take less time? Like a bench? 22 minutes? Yeah, that's better. Let's break that down. Got 2 more. Let's go ahead and... Okay, hour 34 minutes. Moldy venison, yay. Doesn't that just sound appetizing? Also still have lots of cattail stalks on me at the moment, so I know it might look like my meters are getting kind of low and there might be reason for alarm, but we're actually in pretty good shape at the moment. So this is 800 calories of meat right here. I'm going to go ahead and eat that. I'm going to eat this as well. This is just another 72. That'll help fill the meter back up and reduce some burden. And then let me go ahead and drink from this as well because we're parched and I don't want to start affecting my condition too badly. All right, less than 1 hour of daylight left, but I've got 48 minutes left on this fire. Let me go ahead and break down this chair. We're going to use up most of the fire while we do that, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and re-add this to the fire. And then we've got some additional stuff we can break down in here. What else? The bench would take how long? 45 minutes? I got 2 hours, 11 minutes on that. Let's just break down this chair. That wouldn't take as long. Beautiful. And of course, by the firelight, I can read, which is wonderful. All right, so this is going to give me plenty of room. I'm going to go ahead and melt another 0.8 gallons. Okay. I don't want to be... I don't even want to even... You know what I mean. I'm going to stop trying to say that sentence. I don't want to be close to running out of water, because we have a long trek ahead of us. So this is going to be a lot of water to carry, especially considering I have the heavy hammer. But it's going to be important to stay on it. And also, let me go ahead. I've got an hour and 1 minute left on this. Let me go ahead and cook the new tomato soup, because we need all the cooking skill we can get. We've got 2 can openers now. I can probably leave one of those behind. But then again, they're not that heavy. It might be worth it to keep it. So yeah, if I cook this... Alright, let me go ahead and eat that tomato soup. Just improves my cooking skill, which in general is a good thing. I only have 6 frickin' cattail stalks left. Wow! They just go through them so fast. Alright, now I can definitely... I've got 50 minutes left. Let me go ahead and I'm going to add this. I think we've got 1 hour of research left on that book. No, it's 2 hours that I've left. Damn. I'm still going to go for it. Let's go ahead and research 1 hour's worth.
Soon I'm gonna faint.
Alright. Alright, so now I need to go ahead and sleep once I get some water in me. I'm also pretty hungry, all things considered. 16 minutes left. Can I cook anything? Yeah, I can cook some coffee, can I? But coffee... Yeah, I'll go ahead and cook it, because I can probably cook a few with what I've got left. Maybe throw a few sticks on there to add some more time to the fire. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's cook this coffee, because these are 100-calorie bursts that I can use. They of course won't stay warm, but that's not what matters. And this is all improving our cooking skill as well, so... A win is a win is a win. I'm still giddy from the fact that we survived. Oh, good. We are now a novice at cooking. 6 hours darkness left. We have 18 minutes left on the fire. I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and drink one of these coffees. These are 110 calories each. I'm also going to drink the Summit soda because those are heavy. And then I'll drink a little bit of water. And then we're going to need to sleep. All right, 6 hours darkness left. Let's sleep for 8 of them. We're going to cover some nice condition right now. Then we're going to wake up really thirsty, but probably not that hungry. 64% condition, not bad. Let's go ahead and drink these coffees. Now the caffeine effect should still kick in, I believe, if my memory serves. And I still have enough coffee on me to make 4 more cups. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Let me go ahead and eat these. I'm just going to get myself above 1,000 and be happy for now. I'm not thirsty. Great. Okay. Now one thing before I go. One more thing before I go. Research for an hour. All right, perfect. Level 2. There it is. Fire starting 2, novice. Let's take a quick look at what that does for us again. So cooking level 2, 10% calories from any cooked food item. And then fire starting means 55% chance to start fires, and fires last 10% longer. All right, so mending, we are almost to level 1. Speaking of mending, I have some things that I need to break down, don't I? Before I leave, I need to be smart with all the stuff I picked up. So we've got these shoes here that actually seem to be comparable to the ones we have, oddly enough. Why is it not saying... Oh, I'm not looking at the right interface. Hang on. Let's look at it this way. Yeah, the leather shoes are actually better. They would reduce my... I don't know. I think they're only better, though, because I haven't repaired these. Simple leather shoes. Probably get you killed. I hope you have some warm socks. Yeah, I feel like I should just break these down. Let's go ahead and harvest these for 2 cured leather, which will really help us repair our shoes and get some repairing skill. Let's go ahead and repair those. Oh, they take cloth too. Huh. All right. We might have to tear down some curtains if there are curtains in here. Oh, no, we're okay. All right. So now we're at 61%. Let's repair them one more time. This is the best condition our shoes have been in for the entire freaking series. All right, so that's nice. 81%, much better. Okay, anything else in bad shape? Everything else is 80 or above. Not the worst, but... All right, the new down vest is actually slightly better than the other one. So let's go ahead and break this one down. We'll get 2 cloth out of it. Because I don't need 2 down vests. I mean, I potentially could have put 2 on, but... Yep, no clothing of that type. I'm pretty sure I can't wear 2 down vests, but I should have tested that before I broke it down, shouldn't I? Decent plaid shirt. Ooh. If I repair this decent plaid shirt, that'll actually be better. But, oh yes, that's right. The dress shirt provides better wind protection. That's why I wore it. That's why I wore it. All right, so we're going to keep that. Let's see what else we have. I don't need these scarves either. Let's go ahead and harvest that for cloth. Oh, we're actually pretty thirsty. How'd that happen? 5 hours daylight left. How'd that happen? We've been spending all our time in here researching and repairing stuff. Drink. This is good, though, because we need to get rid of a lot of water weight. Not on our bodies, but in our inventory. All right, let's go ahead and eat these. And we need to get on the road so that we can find more food. Because we still don't really have a lot when it comes to food stores. One commenter pointed out that one thing that hasn't happened so far this series is I haven't found a really good like food cache. You know, and since I don't have the since I don't have tools yet, you know, just the clock is constantly ticking on me, and I completely understand that point. So, all right, let me just triple check, make sure I picked everything up here. 5 hours daylight left. All right, let's do this. I got to keep moving. I am potentially near some of the other important locations in the zone, and if I can avoid the wildlife, oh, good. The weather's fantastic. Feels like 23 degrees. Let's get moving. If I could potentially avoid the wildlife, I forgot I can fish now, too. Oh, it's nice. And I have fishing books that I need to read that would improve my fishing skill. Probably would get it up to level 2, maybe even close to 3, before I fish for my first anything. So that's good. I think I burned 1 fishing book, but I still have, like, 3, right? Yep. Burned 1, still have 3. I hated to burn that book. Oh my god, that was the worst. That might have been the low of the series so far. It's exciting when you get close to death in the Long Dark, because that's, like, what the game is all about. But when you have to burn a book that you haven't researched yet, it's like, oh, are you kidding me? That's the worst. That's what you don't want. Alright, so let's get this stick and keep going over this hill, and we should be able to spot our next stop right away. Or not. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. We got to travel through this little valley first. And then we'll be at our next stop. I promise I know where I'm going. I do actually know where I'm going. I promise. Mystery Lake was the first zone in the Long Dark, so of all the zones, I know this one best. It's also one of the smaller zones now, which is crazy because when you're first playing the Long Dark, it feels so vast because you don't know where the boundaries are. But once you kind of know that you can't go beyond certain points, it's like, oh. What was the first zone they introduced after Mystery Lake? Coastal Highway? It was Coastal Highway, right? And then they introduced Desolation Point. Just looking around to see if there's any wildlife. I haven't seen any out here so far, but I don't want to... This is like a great day so far, so I don't want to spoil it by running into something that could kill me. I could really do without that right now. Feels like 22 degrees, about 5 hours daylight left. Feels like 21 degrees. That we'll have to keep an eye on that. Dropping temperature, never reassuring. Oh wait. Am I think I'm at one of the potential. Yeah. This is one of the areas where the prepper cache can spawn, but I don't see it anywhere. Nope. It's not here. Alright, I'm going to actually... Well, no. I'll go over this ridge. It's a little higher, but we are about to come out of the unnamed pond. And then there will be an indoor shelter over the next hill. But I want to come up high over the unnamed pond because it will give me a good view of whether there are any bears or wolves in the area, which there can be both. So it's worth it to be cautious. Right, here's the unnamed pond. I see a deer corpse. I... do not, repeat, do not see any wildlife aside from the dead wildlife. And there could potentially be cattail stalks here as well. Oh, this is great. Alright, there's a dead body too. Could find stuff to scavenge on that. There's some reishi mushrooms there. A lot of them. I'm not going to worry about those. I'm going to look for cattail stalks first. Oh, yes! Thank you, God!
Nobody needs this anymore.
Fire Striker, no more match problems. Oh, we are in business. Oh, man. What an awesome find. Mystery Lake, you are my new best friend. Sorry if I broke anyone's eardrums up just now. Oh, genuine excitement. All right, let's 3.7 pounds, takes 17 minutes with the hacksaw. Now let's go ahead and get it. We're going to lose some condition. That's worth it. All right, now let's have a look around here before we leave. Because if there are also cattail heads here, we're encumbered again. I mean, I think we've been encumbered this whole time.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
All right, so right over this next hill is a spot where we can take a break. And then we'll also be somewhat close to the lookout in Mystery Lake, believe it or not. So there's a couple of good spots coming up. We might actually be able to visit both this episode. I just want to Did I hear a wolf?
Up ahead. Oh, no.
Thought I heard a wolf. Alright, there's some cattails. Alright, we're at risk for hypothermia, so I've got to head for that shelter pretty much now-ish. But first, 450 calories is a yes, please. Anything else? Any others? Thought I saw more. Yep, there's more. Hey, bunny. You scared me. But there's definitely more cattails here. This is definitely worth the hypothermia risk. Actually, belay that. It might not be. But for now, I will take the opportunity to get another windfall of calories without having to eat that deer meat just yet. Okay, let's move. Just kind of make it over this embankment, hill, slope, whatever you want to call it. There's another cattail. Let's get that. So if you are watching this and you're not as experienced for the Long Dark and you have not yet learned the lesson from watching all 15 episodes of the series, almost 15 episodes of this series, that cattails are really abundant and really important, I don't know what I can do for you. I don't know how else I can show you. I've done everything I can. I leave the rest to fate. So the lookout is up that slope. Can't quite see it through the trees, but it's up there. Yep, there it is. Actually, we might be able to see it if we keep our eyes peeled. It's up there. Let me not walk straight towards an animal of some kind. But yeah, so we're going to head up that direction next. But I just need to step inside real quick. Let's go ahead and run so I don't risk staying outside and getting hypothermia at the last second. Frozen corpse. We'll check this guy out real quick. Oh, 2 frozen corpses. 2 dead guys. I don't think I've ever seen 2 dead guys out here. But of course it's interloper mode, so there's nothing here. Crow feathers. Okay, we're inside. Ooh, I was a little tense. I was really worried about hypothermia. Oh, it's only 17%. Okay, I thought it would be higher. We were pushing it there. Now I wish I had stayed behind a little longer to look for more cattails, but we'll probably find more. There's some beef jerky. Oh, hey. Oh, jeez. Oh, always with this guy. So there were three pals here. All right. Doesn't seem like there's anything else, unless I'm just looking under every possible. All right, let's go ahead and break down the crate. All right, awesome. I've got lots of food now. I'm kind of finding all those cattail heads. Also got plenty of reclaimed wood. All right, now let's see here. We're pretty hungry.
Anything right now.
I know, which is why, actually, tell you what, let's go ahead and make a fire outside and cook that deer meat. Or we could leave it in the snow outside and let it keep that way, but we can make a fire. We've got what it takes. Okay, fire striker. Oh, it makes me so happy. We're going to burn the survival book because we've researched it. Cattail head, 100% chance of starting this fire. Oh, I'm so excited. We found a fire striker and a heavy hammer in 2 episodes. And we have a 100% fire starting chance with some of the materials we have. Well, when we use a book to start a fire anyway. That's fantastic. Our chances of surviving this series... Oh, no, we're not at risk for hypothermia. I'm going to build a fire and then everything will be better. Well, right now we are at risk for hypothermia. Just not that much. Watch me get it. That would be the nice slap in the face because things are going so well. But yeah, our chance of surviving in this series... I still have to be careful because, I mean, I've talked about it plenty of times. You know why. But our chances of survival here are now substantially better. Let's go ahead and tell you what, let's add that reclaimed wood to it as well because we need the extra heat output. Please tell me you're going to climb above freezing so I can safely cook. Oh, thank God. All right, it is definitely above freezing. Might not stay above freezing for long though because we don't have a lot of time, so I need to keep an eye on the temperature. let's cook this meat.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Damn. Alright, I have one more thing I need to cook, and I'm going to try it. Oh man, there's actually not a lot of time left on the fire. Cook on the embers, cook on the embers, cook on the embers! Nice. Oh, crap, get inside. Hello, Blizzard. Nice to see you too. Alright, let's, oh, it's beautiful. That is beautiful. Wow. 1,500 calories. Let's go ahead and eat the beef jerky too. We have 9 cattail suckers. I thought I got more than that. But I won't complain. We got plenty. Alright, so now we have a bit of a blizzard, but thankfully we have shelter. We're not that tired, surprisingly enough. Might be the least tired I've been after a relatively full day of exploring for the entire series. Let me go ahead and break down this bench here, because I could use the additional wood when I go out and do other things. Also the shelf. Ooh, would take way too long. Well, I mean, I could do
I
it.
wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, let me go ahead and do it. It's a lot of wood, and it would be heavy to carry. I'm actually not that burdened right now. All right, let's go ahead and drink. And let's sleep now that we're a little bit more tired. I did that on purpose so I'd tire myself out. Let's sleep for 7 hours. We're going to recover more condition, which is beautiful. I think 7 might have been just enough to get us to close to dawn, maybe a little bit before. Yep, a little bit before. We're not quite fully rested. That's good. All right, let's go ahead and drink. 76% condition. This feels good. I love this game so much. Okay. 13 days, 16 hours, 35 minutes. Oh, okay. I do need to eat those cattail stalks, don't I? I don't want to, because it's all I got left. But I'm tired of starving to death and running out of food that way, so I gotta do what I gotta do. See, the main thing about having to go back... See, now I'm thinking about the Forlorn Muskeg. The main thing about having to go back to Desolation Point is that I am currently living on anything that I can scavenge, and I've already scavenged everything along the way to Desolation Point, so I haven't scavenged everything at Desolation Point, and there's always a chance I could find a deer to kill. Now that I have a Fire Striker, matches are not as much of an issue, but it's not an ideal situation. I'm thinking it's possible that I could. All right, let's go ahead and sleep. Regain a little bit more condition, and see if we can head up to the lookout. Actually, the weather sounds like it's getting pretty crappy, which is not good. And we're running out of water pretty fast, because I'm getting so used to being in good condition. 78% condition. Clothes are also in relatively good shape. There are some items I need to repair beyond what I've got right now. Can I go ahead and repair? No, I don't have cured leather. Damn. I could rip apart these work gloves that I don't use. They're not really designed for warmth, and they would give me cured leather. Let's do that. I'm going to use this to repair my shoes. Plus, we don't really need to carry around that additional weight. There's a sewing kit. And any opportunity to improve my repair skill. Oh, you freaking kidding me! I was just about to say, hopefully I don't fail. And I failed. Alright, let's go ahead and harvest this. Just trying to get rid of some extra weight, because we need to get moving. 12 hours daylight left. We're kind of peckish. We have, once again, no food. Oh, man. Oh, this game. You slay me. Well, tell you what. I actually have to... Let me go ahead and cut this one here, because this particular recording session I need to stop. Otherwise, I would just keep going and cut the episode while I'm on my way up to the hilltop. But I'm going to step back in here, so I save the game, and then in the next one we are going to head up to the hilltop and then explore some of the last areas that we haven't quite visited in Mystery Lake. But we've almost explored the whole zone, believe it or not. The only unfortunate thing is I don't really have a weapon worthy of defeating Fluffy, so there are areas of the dam that have a lot of potential loot that we're having to leave unexplored for now. But we'll have to see if I can potentially survive long enough to return to Mystery Lake, possibly through the back entrance from Pleasant Valley. That would involve going back to Pleasant Valley. But there are a few things that I need to go back to Pleasant Valley for, believe it or not. I didn't fully explore that area either. So, yeah, we have some options ahead of us now that things are better. I mean, look at our condition meter. We're at 79%. Look at our status indicators. They're just generally good. I can't lollygag for too long, but we're in a better place than we were a few episodes back. So thanks very much for watching. If you enjoy this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes in a survival, science fiction, and or simulation vibe air every day at 6 Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you next time.